Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Well, today is December 18th and we are on Christmas countdown. The snow is falling, the tree is decorated and the snowmen are in the windows. It's time for the Holly Jolly Christmas tag. Okay, so I believe it was yesterday or the day before, Brad of Big Family Homestead did a Holly Jolly Christmas tag. Now, he didn't tag me, and that's okay. I tagged myself. And I'm not going to tag 2 or 3 people and put them on the spot. I'm going to tag every single person that I know who has a YouTube channel to share this Christmas tag. Because it's the best way to spread cheer. So the 20 questions are, favorite Christmas movie? Well, I want to say It's a Wonderful Life, but all my life, my favorite movie that started the season for me was a movie called Going My Way with Bing Crosby and Barry Fitzgerald. And it's not necessarily a Christmas movie, but it is at the end of the movie. And it's really a beautiful movie. If you have not seen Going My Way with Bing Crosby, you really should see it. It'll warm the cockles of your heart. Are you on the naughty or nice list? I don't know. Folks, what do you think? Am I on the naughty or nice list? I'm not supposed to know these things. I'm supposed to just behave all year and hope that I'm on the nice list. Show us an embarrassing Christmas card photo. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. So what I am going to share is a Christmas card that I keep every year because I've had it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And it's from Wolfie. Or every Christmas he usually finds me a special card. And this is one of my absolute favorites. It says, Christmas is a time for love. That's my favorite Christmas card. I don't know what embarrassing Christmas card photos mean. Have you ever had a white Christmas? I'm Canadian. I live in Quebec. Enough said. Where do you usually spend your holiday? Oh, well, there's no place like home for the holidays, right? I mean, a couple of Christmases there, we've gone to visit family and stuff, but I mean, there's no place like home for the holidays. Which is one of my favorite songs. Let's see, play or sing your favorite Christmas song. Oh wow, you really want me to do that? Oh Holy Night. Oh Holy Night is my absolute favorite Christmas song. That and The Secret of Christmas by Ella Fitzgerald. Do you open presents on Christmas Eve? It depends if they're going to spoil or not. No, just kidding. That's a line from Scrooged. Yeah, I watch a lot of Christmas movies. Sometimes it depends if we're going to be going away on Christmas Day, and sometimes we'll do it on Christmas Eve, but very rarely. I mean, now that my kids are grown, it doesn't matter as much. But, you know, hard and fast rule, Christmas morning and Christmas morning only. Let me see. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Pfft, please. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donder, Blitzen, and in emergency situations, please call Rudolph. What holiday tradition are you looking forward to most this year? Oh, all of it. All of it. I mean, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is my favorite day of the year. When things are quiet and you know, the company has left and we put on an old black and white like It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Carol or The Bishop's Wife, and we turn off all the lights except the Christmas lights and we drink hot cocoa and watch an old movie. That's my favorite holiday tradition. Is your tree real or fake? Please. Hands down, what's your all-time favorite holiday food and holiday sweet treat? My favorite holiday food. I don't have one. I don't have one. But my favorite treat is shortbread. I love snowballs. Everybody loves snowballs, but I love shortbread. It's a direct connection. It and snowballs are the direct connection to my mom and my dad. Be honest. Do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? Well, I know everybody says, "Oh, they'd like to give, but rather than receive it." But it's true. I feel awkward receiving gifts. I feel awkward. I feel like I don't know. It's lovely. I appreciate it, but I feel awkward about it. So I have much more fun watching other people open the gifts I've given them, and knowing that I've taken the time to think and put together something that says I know them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have fun giving. I really do. Let me see. Show us your tackiest Christmas attire. Here it is. That's it. And this isn't even mine, it's my son's. But it's my team. Let me see. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I know. One day, Papa and I would like to take a Viking River cruise up the Rhine. And there's this one place it stops where the entire town is just Christmas. It's Christmas ornaments for sale, Christmas goodies for sale, anything you can think of. And that would be a really cool holiday for Daddy and I. That's something we are hoping to do before we die. It's on the bucket list. Does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? Folks, every recipe I help to make, I make them. Shortbread, snowballs, Rocky Road fudge. This week I will be making some recipes. But I mean, I like them all. I like them all. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? Oh, honey, I'm a pro present wrapper. What's your most memorable holiday moment? Wow. Okay. A lot of my longtime YouTube family know this story, but there's quite a few people since I told it last year or the year before, so maybe they haven't heard it. So if you've heard this, please bear with me. After my mother died and my father had a heart attack, my dad retired, and he sold our house in Toronto, and he bought land and built a house. And he was on disability now. So raising two teenagers on disability when you're trying to finish a house is really hard. Really, really hard. So we were broke. Our first Christmas, Dad took us aside and said there would be no money for gifts that year. That our house was our gift. And that we would all be together for the holidays, and that's what really mattered. And I understood. I totally understood. Now, come on, I was 12. All right? And there were presents under the tree. I got a pair of slippers from Dad, a hat and mitts from my Aunt Toots, and a macrame set for my brother Billy. So there were gifts under the tree. It was wonderful. But the best moment was my father. We were in the city. We were from the city, and birds were like starlings, sparrows, robins. You rarely saw anything other, and pigeons. You rarely saw anything other than those kind of birds in downtown Toronto. But Dad had built, they had cleared the property to build a house, and Dad had taken a hollow log and built a little bird feeder. No, that was the birdhouse. He built a bird feeder anyway, and hung it on the lone maple in front of our patio doors. And Christmas morning, I was 12 years old. I got out of bed, and our house was living area up front with the big sliding glass doors and windows, and the hallway went straight back, and there were 4 bedrooms, 2 on either side. And as I walked out of my bedroom door Christmas morning, I saw my dad standing at the patio door with a cup of tea. And he turned and he saw me coming and he said, "Come here." So I walked down the hall and he said, "Look." And standing with my father, and we looked out, and all over the snow under the bird feeder was 22 evening grosbeaks. And they are bright yellow and black and white, and they were just these beautiful splashes of sunshine all over the snow. And it was like a Christmas card come to life, you know? And my dad looked at me and he passed me his cup of tea for a sip. And he looked at me and he said, "Merry Christmas." That's my favorite holiday moment with my dad. I miss you, Daddy. What made you realize the truth about Santa? This is what puts me on the naughty list, okay? I was 11. And it was our last Christmas in our house in Toronto. And we had company come over one day, like, because a lot of my family lived on our street. So we had company, and Dad said, "Bev, go down to the root cellar." And yes, we had a root cellar in our basement. Go down to the root cellar, and on the shelf, blah, 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 there's a bag of candy. Bring it on up and put a dish out for company. So I did. And then when I gave it to him in the kitchen, and then I went back out in the living room, and I had a couple pieces in my hand. And my brother Billy said, "Where did you get that?" And I said, "From the root cellar." And he was like, but, and I went, "What?" And he looked at my cousin Leo and he said, "She's old enough to know, right?" And he said, "I don't know." And Billy said, "Bev, that's Christmas candy. That's the stuff for the stockings." And I went, "Thanks, Billy. Thanks for ruining Christmas for me." I started to cry. I already knew. I mean, I still believe in Santa Claus. But because I just wanted to torture him. That puts me on the naughty list. And it was many, many, many years that I let him carry that before I confessed to him that I already knew. Let me see. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? I don't make New Year's resolutions because I wouldn't stick to them. My resolutions happen every morning when I get out of bed. Okay, if I can get this done today, I will be content. Those are my resolutions, and I make them every day, and I stick to them to the best of my ability. And question 20, what makes the holidays special for you? All of it. Family, baking, decorating, visiting, fellowship. It's all there. It's all there. So, I'm tagging all of you that have a YouTube channel where you post videos to do the Holly Jolly Christmas tag. You have been tagged. This is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, we're on the 7-day countdown to Christmas Day. And I've got baking to do today, and I've got little munchkins coming over to help me. So hopefully you will see that tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Merry Christmas.